Picture this: stepping off a train into a city that welcomes you not with drab concrete, but with a kaleidoscope of colors that instantly captures your imagination and signals a fresh wave of creativity. That's the thrilling vision behind MVRDV's Schieblocks office building in Rotterdam, a project that's set to redefine how we think about urban workspaces. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this bold splash of color a brilliant evolution of Rotterdam's gritty charm, or a risky gamble that might clash with its historic roots? Stick around to explore the details, and you might just form your own opinion on this architectural adventure. The Dutch firm MVRDV, in collaboration with SYNRG, has revealed ambitious plans for Schieblocks, an innovative office structure poised to rise alongside Rotterdam Centraal Station. This towering development will extend 150 meters along the bustling railway tracks, offering a whopping 47,000 square meters of dedicated office space for private tenants. But it's not just about work. The ground floor will buzz with commercial activities, and the top will feature a lush, accessible green roof for the public to enjoy. For beginners in architecture, think of it as a vertical community hub where productivity meets leisure, all wrapped in an eye-catching design that's drawing comparisons to a 3D neighborhood of offices. According to MVRDV, this marks the biggest new privately funded office project currently under construction in the Netherlands, highlighting its significance in the country's evolving skyline. Building in such a tight spot right next to the railway was no small feat, as MVRDV co-founder Winnie Moss explained. Squeezing a building in this narrow space next to the railway was a tough challenge, he noted, emphasizing the ingenuity required. Moss went on to describe Schieblocks as a colorful addition to the city, envisioning how it'll greet newcomers. This is how people will see Rotterdam when arriving by train: diverse, bright, and bold. It's a statement that sparks debate. Does this vibrant facade truly represent Rotterdam's resilience, or does it risk overshadowing the city's more subdued historic identity? And this is the part most people miss. The colors aren't random. They're thoughtfully inspired by the works of American artist Donald Judd, known for his minimalist yet vibrant furniture pieces that challenge perceptions of space and form. For those new to Judd, his designs often use bold hues to create emotional depth, which here translates into a building that feels alive and inviting. Visualizations of the 61-meter-high structure, crafted by CUB Studio, showcase Schieblocks as 11 distinct, vividly colored blocks arranged in 4 horizontal layers. Each section boasts unique facade treatments, blending modernity with nods to Rotterdam's rich past. One striking example is a block with protruding bay windows that pay homage to a nearby historic gem by Dutch architect Huig Maskant, illustrating how MVRDV respects local heritage while pushing boundaries. Another section echoes the sandstone tone of Rotterdam City Hall, complete with hexagonal windows forming 010, the city's telephone code, a clever way to embed regional pride into the design. To add a sustainable twist, 3 of the facades will incorporate building-integrated photovoltaic (BIPV) panels, which generate electricity directly from the building's skin, helping power the offices and reducing reliance on traditional energy sources. For beginners, BIPV is like solar panels disguised as part of the architecture, making green tech feel seamless. Meanwhile, 2 blocks will use bricks from recycled materials, promoting eco-friendliness in construction. The upper public levels of Schieblocks promise more than just office vibes. They'll host a restaurant and event space, connected by winding spiral staircases that encourage exploration. The crowning jewel is the expansive green roof spanning the entire building, offering a serene escape amidst the urban chaos, perfect for relaxation or small gatherings. Down at street level, transparent glazed volumes provide maximum transparency for public facilities, acting as sturdy bases or plinths for the offices overhead. Beneath it all lies a 3-story underground parking garage. At the western edge, a bar called the Wackelbar, or Spiral Bar, cleverly integrates an existing car parking ramp from the adjacent Central Post building, since it couldn't be dismantled. MVRDV has encased it in glass, turning a structural necessity into a standout feature. With this unique feature, the Wackelbar will become an intriguing new addition to the nightlife of the Schieblocks block, typifying the gritty, can-do attitude that epitomizes Rotterdam. the studio remarked. This gritty spirit could be seen as a point of contention. Does it celebrate Rotterdam's resilient, no-nonsense vibe, or romanticize a toughness that some argue should evolve? MVRDV's portfolio is full of such boundary-pushing ideas, like their proposed sports arena encased in a massive sphere in Tirana, or rock-like structures for a coastal visitor center in Taiwan. These projects demonstrate the firm's knack for blending form with function, often sparking conversations about how architecture can harmonize with nature and culture. What are your thoughts on this colorful transformation of Rotterdam's skyline? Do you believe injecting such vibrant, modern elements into historic cities is a step forward for urban identity, or does it risk diluting what makes places unique? Share your agreement, disagreement, or even a counterpoint in the comments. Let's discuss how architecture shapes our world.